Good evening, everyone. It is Sean with a late night reading for you. We are going to find out how you manifest money. We're going to be using one of my brand new decks. It is The Wealthy Woman Oracle by Taylor Eaton. I did a full flip through of that deck just yesterday. So feel free to check that out on my channel. It is an opportunity for you to see each and every card and listen to some fun music while you do. And my hope is that it helps you begin to visualize wealth for yourself and unlock the ability to start drawing more money, happy money, good money, luxurious money to you. So for our reading tonight, our intention is to find out at this time, how do you manifest money? So we are going to choose one card from this deck to begin with, and then we're going to get some further details from our tarot deck. How do you manifest money? Okay, the card you have is, the Seer. Let me see, make sure you can see that. The Seer. So, of course, the first thing that comes to mind is some of you have the gift that I have, the gift of sight, a very strong third eye. Now, it is second nature or maybe first nature, I don't know, but it is easy to immediately assume that means you have to draw money to you through some sort of a psychic gift or spiritual business using your intuition or your psychic gifts. And that is possible if that's something that you feel drawn to do. But the ability to call oneself a seer is the ability to visualize very strongly, which means you've also got a very strong imagination. You see possibilities. You are able to envision any and everything, and most times bring it to life for yourself, for others. You are creative by nature. You can create and build worlds. So yes, it's possible that you have psychic and intuitive gifts, and you might want to consider taking on clients, doing personal readings, or maybe even starting your own YouTube channel. Maybe both. You know, many of the tarot readers here on YouTube do both. Or it's possible that you're being encouraged to use that third eye, that very strong imagination, to create artistically, to paint things, to design things, to write things, and to share these artistic works with the world and bring in money that way. And one of the most important things a seer can do is help children imagine what is possible for them. So working with children may be something that you're called to do at like a children's theater, or maybe in a preschool. There are many ways to use the gift of sight to help others, using that very strong imagination. So let's grab the, actually I want to use my Astromatrix Tarot deck next. I think we used this for another late night reading recently. See if we can get some more details for you on how you can manifest money. Definitely, regardless of any of those career choices or types of work that I just mentioned, one thing that you're definitely being told to do is visualize. There are many different ways to manifest. There are many different tools, many different manifestation skills out there. For you guys, visualization is a very, very strong one. So try to, if you feel like you're someone who can't imagine very easily or visualize very easily, maybe you lock up when you hear that word, because you've got a narrative around not being able to visualize. It feels a little too out there for you. Practice. Do a little each day. Practice. Imagine. And again, that flip through I just did of Taylor's deck, this deck, the Wealthy Woman Oracle, the flip through I did of that, forgive me if I've already said that. This is a late night reading, so that means I've already done my entire day. And so my memory may not be so great right now. But if I haven't already said that, definitely look at that video that I created. As each card gets flipped over and you see the keyword on the card, visualize what that keyword definition is and how it could apply to your life. All right, let's get you some more details here. But visualization is definitely called for you for manifesting at this time. Ooh, yes. Yes. We have Nine of Swords. Nine of Swords speaks to worrying. And one of the reasons why you worry is because you can't see. You are focusing more on what you don't want rather than what you do want. And if you deliberately, intentionally start focusing on visualizing the money you want, how you want it to come to you, where you'd like it to come from, how much you'd like to have, and most importantly, how you want to spend it when you get it. Money is meant to be spent. So replace thoughts of worry with thoughts of having it come to you, the visualizing of having it come to you. Let's see what else comes through. What else? What are some further details regarding this for you? Three of Cups. So that Three of Cups card here is definitely telling you to share some of what you see with other people. Talk about it with people you feel close with, people you trust, people who you know would welcome hearing from you what you imagine for yourself, what you envision for yourself, and who would actually want that for you as well. There may even be people in your life that the way in which you feel called to bring in this money, to draw in this money, to attract this money, to manifest it, maybe it's a group effort. Getting back to this idea of creating, particularly artistic creation, do you consider yourself possibly to be a theater artist? Who are other theater artists that you know that maybe in working together, you can begin to collaborate on a project that you can bring money in through? That's a lot of, those are both prepositions, through which you can bring money in. You know what I mean. You know what I mean, okay? Collaboration at all. Whether you are an artist, a creative artist, or even as an architect, architects are another job where you envision something ahead of time. You plan it out. You draw up those plans, and then you begin to build and create it. But definitely collaboration. This is also going to reduce some of that worry that you have. And I'm not even getting that it's so much that you're worried about money. For some of you, of course it is. But for others of you, it's just a habit of worry. So you use the brain for that instead of using it to imagine what you want. You focus so heavily on what you don't want. So find a way to connect with others who can help you see your vision, or affirm, I should say, help you affirm the vision that you see. I speak often of getting into some sort of a mastermind group because I feel like it's really good for connecting with other people who will lift you up as you talk about the money you want for yourself, how you want it to come in, how you want to use it, as opposed to people who don't have the same type of money mindset and speak against it. You know? And again, I'd like to invite you to check out my Patreon because it is a community of people who believe they can have more for themselves. And it's a great place for you to connect with others and talk to others, encourage them and have them encourage you. We're going to get one more card before we call it a night. More insight on how you personally can best manifest money at this time. Visualization, no more worry. Talk about it with others. Collaborate. What else do we have for you right now? Three of Swords. There is some healing that needs to happen. I know nobody is shocked. I know nobody who is watching this right now is going, wait, what? You know, typically when there's some healing that we need to do, we know it. But did you know that that is imperative to forgive to be able to receive as much as possible? Because when we are still suffering from hurts done to us by others, it keeps us from being able to see clearly what life is trying to give us now. So what I'm getting with this card, this Three of Swords, is for you to let yourself fully feel it. You may have been pretending like you're fine when you're not, or maybe you're even harboring a grudge. But in both of those cases, or either of those cases, what's not happening is the harm that was done to you, the energy around it is not pushing through. It's not being released. And listen, this harm, this hurt does not have to be about anything financial that's taken place in the past. Though for some of you, it could be that. You know, I did a reading a few weeks ago that was about whether or not the narcissist is tying up your money. And it was a pick a card. And in some of the piles, the answer was yes. I think I just did a 3-card for that, a 3-pile reading for that one. So in one, the answer was yes. And in the other 2, it was no, I think, if I'm remembering that correctly. So it is possible that there is an old financial situation that someone else got you into or did to your life that has been hurting you, that you are still angry about, that you need some healing around. And then you'll be able to more clearly envision what you want for yourself and thinking of it as being actually possible for you. But for some of you, it's not that. It's not that it's connected to a financial disappointment or injury from the past, but just an injury from the past. Because sometimes what happens is when we have an unhealed hurt, we identify with that hurt and we feel unworthy of better. And that idea of being unworthy of better permeates beyond that area of our life. And it can keep us from trying things that could bring more money into our life, or believing that they would work for us. When I first mentioned seeing and visualizing, did you have an immediate reaction of, well, that won't work for me? That's a hurt that is sitting inside of you, that is blocking you from receiving. Your heart must be open in order to receive. And sometimes we have to go through the path of the pain, truly letting ourselves fully see what is hurting us, feel it fully, and release it in order to be free enough to start receiving the good that the universe does want to give to us and that we want to give to ourselves. Sometimes we can't even see something good to imagine. We can't even imagine it or visualize it because our head is so tied up by the thing that causes us worry, anxiety, pain, feelings of low self-worth, any of that. Okay? So manifestation for you comes at this time. Manifestation of money for you is about visualizing. And a big thing that I'm getting with these cards that we got from the tarot is allowing yourself to visualize. Allowing yourself to see, believe, receive. In that, no, not in that order. Actually, believe first. For you, I feel like you have to allow yourself to believe first. And then you'll be able to see again. Right now, an inability to believe is blocking your ability to see. So try to practice every day, envisioning what you want for yourself, envisioning the amount of money, where you want it to come from, and what you want to do with it. What you want to do with it is the most important thing, because that's the thing that's motivating. That's your why. All right? Okay, this is what I have for you tonight. I hope you all have had a wonderful day. Thank you for joining me this evening for our late night tarot reading. I will bring you another one soon. And in the meantime, I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful life. And imagine having it be exactly the life you want. That sounds corny, doesn't it? It does, but I mean it just the same. All right, you guys, take care and I'll talk to you later.